Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak English Without Noise. I'm so happy you're here with us today. I'm Ava, and as always, I'm here with my amazing co-host. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you're a returning listener, we are so glad you decided to spend some time with us.
Hey there, I'm Ben, and it is so great to see you all again. How's everyone doing today? I have to say, I had the most interesting morning. I was trying to explain something to a friend, and I kept second-guessing myself on whether to say is or being. It made me laugh.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. That actually happened to me last week. I was writing an email and I typed, "I am being very careful." And then I stopped and thought, wait, is that right? Should it just be "I am careful"? And honestly, both felt fine, but I wasn't completely sure why.
And that right there is exactly why today's topic is so important. Today, we're going to talk about 3 little words that confuse so many English learners, and even native speakers sometimes. We're talking about be, been, and being.
That's right. By the end of this episode, you're going to know exactly when to use each one, why they're different, and how to use them naturally in everyday conversation. No more guessing.
We want to hear from you. Before we dive in, tell us in the comments, which one confuses you the most? Is it be, been, or being? Drop your answer below right now.
And if you haven't already, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to Speak English Without Noise. We put out new episodes regularly, and we'd love for you to be part of our community. Hit that bell too so you never miss an episode.
All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the good stuff, starting with the most fundamental one, be.
Okay, so let's start with be. Now, be is the base form of the verb. Think of it as the root. Everything else comes from it. You'll find be used most commonly in 2 situations, after modal verbs and in infinitive phrases.
Right, so here are some examples. I want to be a doctor. She needs to be more careful. He might be late. They should be here soon. Can you be quiet for a moment? Do you see the pattern there?
Exactly. In every one of those examples, be comes right after a modal verb, like might, should, can, would, or it follows to, making it an infinitive, to be. You never say, he might is late, or I want to am a doctor. That would sound completely wrong.
And I use be all the time without even thinking about it. Like just yesterday, I told my colleague, you might be right about that. Natural, easy, no stress.
Here's a simple formula to remember. Modal verb plus be. So must be, will be, can be, could be, would be, should be, maybe, might be. Say those with me. Must be, will be, can be.
Now let's look at the negative form. It's just as simple. You add not after the modal. She might not be home. It can't be true. He shouldn't be here. The structure stays the same. Modal plus not plus be.
Can you think of a sentence using might be right now? Maybe about your plans for later today. Pause the video and say it out loud. Go ahead, we'll wait.
Here's a quick challenge for you. Write in the comments a sentence using should be. It could be about anything. The weather, your work, your weekend. We love reading your sentences. And remember, be follows modals and to. That's your key rule for this section.
Now let's move on to been. This one is the past participle form of be. And that sounds technical, but I promise it's not complicated. Been is used in perfect tenses, and it always comes after have, has, or had.
So let me give you some real examples here. I have been to Paris. She has been sick all week. We have been waiting for an hour. He had been a teacher before he became a writer. Notice what's always there right before been? Have, has, or had.
And been connects the past to the present. When I say, I have been tired lately, I'm not just saying I was tired at one moment. I'm saying this has been my experience over a period of time, and it's still relevant now. That's the power of the present perfect with been.
Formally, you might write, the report has been submitted. In casual conversation, you'd say, the report's been sent. Both are correct, just different levels of formality. In spoken English, we often contract. I've been, she's been, they've been. Here's a quick practice. Think about your life experiences. Have you ever been to another city or country? Have you ever been nervous before a big event? Say your sentence out loud. I have been to, or I've been feeling. Go ahead and try it. First thing to remember, been needs a helper. Have, has, or had. Second, it describes experiences or states that connect the past and the present. Third, you'll often hear it contracted in natural speech. I've been, he's been, we've been. Tell us in the comments, have you been anywhere interesting recently? We want to know.
All right, we've covered be and been. Now let's talk about being. This is the present participle, the ing form of be, and it shows up in two main situations, in continuous tenses and as a noun.
Let's start with continuous tenses. You are being very kind today. He was being rude at the meeting. They are being too loud. In these sentences, being describes a behavior that's happening right now or was happening at a specific moment in the past.
And here's something really useful to know. When we say you are being, we usually mean the person is behaving a certain way temporarily. Like, you are being silly means you're acting silly right now, not that you're always a silly person. That's a really important nuance.
Now, being can also act like a noun. Being kind is important. Being honest takes courage. I enjoy being outside in the morning. Here, being is the subject of the sentence. It's a gerund, which means an ing verb acting as a noun.
And in passive voice, being is super common. The house is being painted. The project is being reviewed. The food is being prepared. This tells us something is happening to the subject right now. The action is ongoing.
Let's practice together. Say this out loud. I am being patient. The work is being done. Being happy is a choice. How did that feel? Say each one at least twice. The more you say it, the more natural it becomes. Go ahead and try it right now.
Quick tip, if you can replace being with acting and the sentence still makes sense, you're probably using it in a continuous tense describing behavior. She is being difficult equals she is acting difficult. That's a good test.
So, to review, being equals the ing form. Use it in continuous tenses to describe ongoing behavior, in passive constructions, and as a gerund, noun. And don't forget, being in a continuous tense is about temporary behavior, not permanent character. That distinction makes you sound very natural and precise in English.
Okay, now let's talk about mistakes. And I want to start by saying we all make them. I still make mistakes in my second language all the time. Mistakes are just part of the learning process. So let's look at some of the most common ones with be, been, and being.
Mistake number 1. Using being instead of be after a modal. People often say, she must being here. That's incorrect. The correct version is, she must be here. Remember, after modal verbs, always use the base form be, never being.
Why is that wrong? Because modal verbs already carry the tense. They don't need the ing form. Must being is a double marker. It's grammatically redundant. The rule is modal plus base verb. So must be, could be, would be. Always the base form.
Mistake number 2. Forgetting the helper verb with been. Learners sometimes say, I been here before. But the correct form is, I have been here before. Or in spoken English, I've been here before. Been can never stand alone. It always needs have, has, or had.
Oh, and here's a funny one. I once heard someone say, I am been to London. They were trying to say they had visited London. The correct sentence is I have been to London. Using am been mixes two different structures together. It's a bit like putting peanut butter in your coffee. Both are fine separately.
Mistake number 3. Using be where being is needed in passive voice. Someone might say, the report is review right now. But it should be, the report is being reviewed right now. In the present continuous passive, you need is being, not just is.
And mistake number 4. confusing being and been in passive constructions. The problem is being solved. That's present, happening now. The problem has been solved. That's complete. It's done. One is ongoing, one is finished. Really different meanings. Don't worry if you've made any of these mistakes before. We all have. The fact that you're here learning and paying attention means you're already getting better. Write in the comments, which of these mistakes have you made before? Be honest. No judgment here at Speak English Without Noise. All right, let's do some interactive practice. I'm going to give you a situation, and you choose the best sentence. Then we'll explain why. Ready? Let's go. And say your answer out loud.
Situation 1. Your friend asks if you've ever visited Japan. Which is correct? Option A. I have been to Japan once. Option B. I have been to Japan once. The answer is A. Have been is the present perfect. You always use been after have, never the base form be.
Situation 2. You're telling someone what might happen at the party. Which is correct? Option A. It might been fun. Option B. It might be fun. Option B is correct. After the modal might, always use the base form be.
Situation 3. You're describing what a colleague is doing right now. Option A. She has been very helpful today. Option B. She is being very helpful today. The answer is B. Being is the present continuous. You're describing her current behavior.
Situation 4. Something happened to your package. Option A. The package is delivered right now. Option B. The package is being delivered right now. Option B is correct. When something is actively happening to the subject, you need the present continuous passive, is being delivered.
Now here's your challenge. Create your own sentences. Write one sentence using be, one using been, and one using being. Post them in the comments below. We personally love reading your examples. It's the best way to see your progress. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just try.
And speak out loud. Don't just think the answers. Say them. Hearing yourself use English is one of the most powerful things you can do to improve. You'll start to feel what sounds right, and that feeling will carry into your real conversations.
Real conversation is the goal here, not perfection. Every time you use be, been, or being, you're building a habit, and habits make fluency. You've got this.